Hello everyone, and welcome to my Young and Restless official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Let's talk about the drama that is developing in Genoa City since the Young and the Restless recap for Thursday, May 15th, indicates that Newman will become anxious over Kyle Abbott's scheme to become close to Audra Charles. Audra will showcase a revolutionary product she is developing for Vibrante at Crimson Lights that will revolutionize the cosmetics business. Audra will encourage Kyle to prepare for the competition even though he will believe it is a complete fabrication or wishful thinking. After catching a sight of Audra agitating Kyle, Holden Novak will corner her and presume that there is a romantic past. Even though Holden doesn't think Nate Hastings would approve of the brief exchange he saw, Audra will pressure him to back down by claiming it was a business acquaintances exchange. When Holden tries to cup her chin, Audra will push his hand away because she wants to move on from her history with him. Holden will advise her to exercise caution as she might obtain her wish when Audra removes friendship from the discussion and forces him to avoid her. Kyle will brief Jack Abbott and Diane Jenkins Abbott at Jabot on Thursday's YNR program about Audra beginning Vibrante with Victor Newman's assistance. Kyle will want to look into it more and possibly even take it if there is one when he talks about his encounter with Audra and how she boasted about it. Kyle will believe that he at least needs to investigate this and determine whether Audra has something legitimate, even though Jack will caution him against being involved in corporate espionage. Diane will caution Kyle about complicating his connection with Newman, but Kyle will not allow it to go that far. Kyle will believe that he understands how to extract the truth from Audra, despite Jack and Diane's concerns. Claire will inform Victoria and Nikki Newman at the Newman Ranch that she is following Nikki's advice to put a stop to moving in with Kyle, but she will make it clear that this will just be a temporary arrangement. Given that she was also rushing things, Claire will imply that this is about more than just pleasing Victor. In order to persuade Victor that Kyle has changed and to show him how happy they are together, Claire will enlist Victoria and Nikki's assistance in organizing a party. Despite their skepticism, Victoria and Nikki will agree to help. Nikki will admit that her proposal is at least worth trying after Claire leaves, but Victoria will be concerned that it might backfire and worsen the situation. Claire will meet up with Kyle back at Jabot and inform him that the celebration has begun. Kyle will soothe Claire when she questions whether he is truly comfortable with delaying their move-in together. Claire will express her hope that they would win her grandfather around and lead a happy life since Kyle will be prepared to make this final attempt to reach Victor. Kyle will tell Claire about Audra's possible super potion after stating that he wants to be honest with her about anything. Claire will appear worried as soon as Kyle confesses that he has a plan that includes getting close to Audra. Kyle will clarify, though, that there would be nothing improper or cunning involved. All it would take to make Audra's skull explode would be to press the appropriate buttons. Kyle intends to express interest in Audra's business and gather any information that could help him determine whether a miraculous product is indeed in the works. Claire will appear anxious as she embraces Kyle, even though he will assure her that there is nothing to be concerned about. Nick Newman will be invited to sit at Phyllis Summers' table at the GCAC so he can learn about Billy Abbott's dismissal of her. Nick will be infuriated by the information, but Phyllis will pretend nothing is wrong because she is awaiting confirmation of a meeting with Aristotle Dumas. Nick will question why Phyllis didn't approach him directly for funding instead of hoping to persuade Dumas to finance her new venture. Nick will see that Phyllis is having trouble and take her to the park for some fresh air after she clarifies that she didn't want to make their relationship more difficult. Nick will claim that the worst of it is gone after Phyllis opens up to him about how much she's been off her game lately. Unfortunately, when Phyllis accepts Nick's consoling embrace, she will worry that the worst is still to come. Don't miss what's in store for Phyllis, as spoilers for The Young and the Restless indicate that she will continue to strive to overcome her obstacles. Summers makes a botched phone call to Aristotle Dumas, and Billy Abbott will have the incorrect response for Victor Newman, according to The Young and the Restless recap for Wednesday, May 14th. Victor will give Phyllis 5 minutes in the jazz lounge to explain the situation. Because she collaborated with Billy, Phyllis will allude to having knowledge regarding Aristotle Dumas, but she will demand payment before providing it. Phyllis will want Daniel Romalotti Jr. to be a part of the business opportunity if she pushes for it. Victor will see right away that Phyllis has no genuine plan and will question why he should invest when she is so inexperienced. Victor will think he already knows Phyllis's information and call her bluff. Phyllis will assert that there is more to the matter as Victor accurately surmises that Billy is attempting to set him up against Dumas in a Chancellor feud. Victor will not believe it. Nor will he believe Phyllis's assertion that she has a direct line to Dumas. Victor would saunter off after stating unequivocally that he dislikes being played. Next, Phyllis will call Aristotle Dumas' number using the contact information she took from Billy's phone. Since Carter is Dumas' assistant, he will respond in an office somewhere. Phyllis will identify herself and acknowledge that she is phoning with useful information regarding a business endeavor that involves Victor and Billy. Carter will merely agree to forward the information and will eventually hang up on Phyllis, even though she will want to talk to Dumas immediately. Phyllis will be annoyed by that, but she will encourage herself. Billy will run into Adam Newman at the GCAC and begin arguing with him about the ongoing smear campaign by Newman Media. Eventually, Chelsea Lawson will have a private conversation with Billy and discover that the true goal is to tarnish him in order to make him appear damaged in Dumas' eyes. Billy will remind Chelsea that Victor and the puppet boy are pursuing him, even though Chelsea will pressure him to cease retaliating and basically be the greater person in order to end the battle. Victor will discover Billy drinking by himself at the pub after Chelsea and Adam leave. Billy will not reveal anything about his interactions with Dumas when Victor asks if he has an answer to his ultimatum. Victor will laugh because Billy constantly picks the wrong door, but Billy will hope that one day he'll pick the right one and see Victor make a mistake. Victor will caution, though, that he wouldn't count on it. After Victor leaves, he will give Adam a call and urge him to proceed with their smear campaign against Billy. Chelsea will know Victor is forcing him to follow his plan when Adam promises to take care of everything in the morning. Adam will pretend to have a secret and try to get Chelsea to let him handle everything the way he wants, even though she will be upset and crying over how familiar everything feels. Nate Hastings will get skeptical of Victor's persistent tardiness in providing cash for Audra Charles's new business once more. There will be some discussion on Amy Lewis's therapy after Damian Kane returns from Boston. Nate will express his worries about Damian acting as a double agent while Amy and Audra are upstairs. Nate will reassure Damian that he is merely attempting to protect his brother, but Damian will question why Nate doesn't trust him to join Winters. Amy and Audra will return down to deliver the good news when Nate finally shakes Damian's hand and welcomes him to the company. Keep checking back for more on all the growing drama on The Young and the Restless, as spoilers indicate that Damian may soon find himself in some hot water. Phyllis turns to Dumas after explosive Victor showdown. Collision, YNR shocker. After fighting Victor, Phyllis makes a dangerous call to Dumas. Face screaming in fear. Phyllis betrays Victor? Reaches out to Dumas after epic confrontation, Young and Restless. Victor pushes Phyllis too far, she contacts Dumas in a shocking twist. Fire. YNR bombshell. Phyllis and Dumas team up after Victor war explodes. Phyllis makes a power move. Bomb Dumas enters the game after Victor clash.